How to write an ATS-compliant resume. Applicant Tracking System or ATS is a software that helps companies with the recruitment and hiring process by tracking job postings and applications. Now, there are a lot of steps involved in hiring, and ATS is crucial at almost all the stages. ATS manages high volumes of job applications received in response to a job posting. ATS collects the resumes, parses their content into categories, and then scans them for specific and relevant keywords to determine if the job application should be passed along to the recruiter. Over 98% of Fortune 500 companies use ATS. Like it or not, you need to make your resume ATS compliant to increase your chances of making it to the recruiter. Let's see how an ATS compliant resume can be created. The ATS looks for keywords above all else. Tailoring your resume for every job you apply to is going to take a lot more time than using a one-size-fits-all approach. But if the company is using an ATS that ranks resumes based on keywords, using the right keywords in your resume is your only way to make your application stand out. Make sure your resume has those keywords in it. For example, if the job description asks for experience using Microsoft Excel, be sure to use Microsoft Excel in your resume and not Pro at MS Excel, or experience using large workbooks and spreadsheets, or expert in handling .xlsx files. Do not simply copy and paste the job posting into your resume. Instead, find all the specific skills, tools, and experiences they are looking for, and see where you can showcase them in your resume. Some ATS are programmed to accept only a few fonts. Using ATS-friendly fonts will help your resume score higher and increase your chances of getting shortlisted for an interview. Using an uncommon font may negatively impact your resume's ranking. Some of the ATS-friendly fonts are Arial, Calibri, Cambria, Times New Roman, Helvetica, Garamond, Georgia, Tahoma. Applicant tracking systems use section headings placed in your resume. To ensure each section is easily understood by ATS, use appropriate headings. Avoid using personalized terms for section headings, such as, avoid using my story instead of experience or work experience. As tempting as it might be, ATS is not the entity to which you showcase your vast vocabulary. Since most ATS are programmed to read from left to right, ATS might read your tabular data straight across instead of reading it column by column. This can cause your information to be lost. Also, the information in header-footer is not indexed by ATS, hence, these aren't the right spots to place your information. That's why it's best to avoid putting data column-wise and in the header-footer section. This also includes the use of images and charts. Use a larger font for headers than for the content. Ensure your content is in bullet points. ATS can read the content through paragraphs, but it is difficult for a human to read through it. So, keep it easy on the eyes of the recruiters too. Avoid abbreviations in your resume and use full acronyms as much as possible. ATS won't necessarily differentiate between Public Relations Officer and Professional if you use Pro in your resume. That's why use the full acronym, Public Relations Officer. Run your resume through an ATS check to ensure you're good to go. There are a lot of free resume scanners available online that provide you with detailed feedback on your resume's format and keywords. Make sure to use all the tools at your disposal to improve your resume.